Muslim Ummah has been again reminded to protect the sanctity of their fast by avoiding acts capable of eroding its spiritual rewards. The vice chairman admin Islamia schools in Niger State, Malam Zakari Jibrin, gave the reminder during this year's Ramadan closing tafsir held at London Street, Mina. He reports.
The Islamic scholar Malam Zakari Jibrin, who sought for divine acceptance of the fast and supplications of the faithful, asking Allah to protect worshippers from anything that could invalidate their acts of devotion even after the month of Ramadan. Malam Zakari Jibrin, who spoke extensively on the need for parents to maintain proper upbringing of their children so as to ensure a better society. He also admonished Muslims to follow the teachings and lifestyle of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as well as Quranic injunction.
One of our messages to imbibe and imitate the teachings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also hold firmly to the teachings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the sayings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is Quran, and also to be patient with our families. They are amana in our hands, and also to give our children good tarbiyah, that is good characters and behaviors. Those are things that will hold the society firmly, inshallah.
Also speaking of the closing ceremony of the Ramadan Tafsir, the Imam of the mosque, Professor Muhammad Babali Imam, called on Muslims to put into practice the lesson learned during the month of Ramadan and after to promote the teachings of Quran.
Today, we thank Almighty for sparing our life to see to the conclusion of a tafsir. You know, Ramadan itself is the month of Holy Quran. So we've gained a lot from the recitation and interpretation of the Holy Quran. And to cap it up this evening with all the admonition that follow it, I think we have a lot to take away from today's closing ceremony, part of which include admonition on how to bring up our children the Islamic way, because of not following the right way to bring up our children is what is causing all these problems we are having in the country.
Dignitaries and other Islamic scholars also add their voices.
I'm delighted to be here at the closing of the tafsir for this year. It's very interesting, and I pray that may Allah spare our life beyond this year to witness next year and beyond. And I want to employ us that we should not limit this kind of gathering to Ramadan period. If it's going to be quarters, once in a month, or 2 or 3 quarters in a year, it will be a kind of interesting thing, and we bring people closer to Allah, so that it will not be during the Ramadan alone that we are closer to Allah. We should be closer to Allah in other days.
The closing Ramadan Tafsir drew participants from within and surrounding communities, reinforcing moral direction after the sacrament. The ceremony featured prayers for the forgiveness and mercy of Allah upon parents, both living and deceased. Ambarati Hayat Masani for NSTV News.